What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, super ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, and we can go and make sounds that...
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, go! Blue, smash, red, roster, 6.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Claws red. Needle blue. Ready?
First down, and they stick with Gibbs.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here, steal. Quick, black 40. Set, huh?
From the gun, it's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, 38, set.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. Forced to his right. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison
opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and you can't do it a lot better than that.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing right away, it's May. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bech. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
In motion, Bech. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down.
31-yard line.
That's crazy.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
In motion, Bech. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll send a man in motion left. They'll go. Here's May. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Las Vegas 1st down. It's a gain of 3. And the Raiders 1st down.
McConkey in motion. Here's May again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Flash, red. Set, ready. Claws, red. Black, 95. Set, go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And the Texans
You
first
don't
down.
blue.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Love. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second
So
down.
we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready?
Back to throw is Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Fourth down.
Ready, ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here goes it. Hey, what's up?
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first and 10, here's May. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
5-90.
Second down throw for Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Zoom. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
33. Yellow. Claws red. Blue striker.
Here's Love to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's May to throw it on first down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. From the 39, here's a first and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Take Bigsby, the man he was looking for that time. It's second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
They try again. It's second and 10. On second down, Bigsby. He gets free. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Vegas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, That's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point is up and through, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Nessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette and the yelling.
Ready, ready. 45, wide, ready.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass.
Field, black.
35-yard line.
Down. 52 blue. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready.
Love to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. The right side to Olave. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
3-3. Set, hut.
Brings up 2nd.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. In motion, Besh. Throwing on 2nd down, May. He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. That's Besh. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. first and 10.
4 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
May now on first and 10. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Anybody that I really recognize ain't surprised to rob the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a pride. I hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
Five. Eddie, what's up? You're on the ball.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Crazy. Here we go, son. Crazy. Eddie, what's up? Five. Here we go, boys. Crazy.
To throw again is May. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Five. Crazy.
Third and short. And here is May. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's a dozen for number 12. And he's got a first down as well.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Crazy. Five.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Bigsby. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. From the 1, second and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. That one is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here we go on the return from the 1. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. To throw on first down is May. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
May to throw on second down. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
May to the air once more. Out wide, that's Bigsby. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
May to throw again, going up top. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Here's May again. Rolling right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him. Before he can get any return cranked up.
6-yard line.
Yellow. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
McConkey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
44, ready. 1 TX.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
2 and out on 1st down. That is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and
9. 3rd down and 9.
All right. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
14.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Down, set.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Houston. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, come on. Ready, 2,
In motion, Besh. On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll look middle, and it's caught by Besh. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Las Vegas.
21G, 21G. Low.
From the gun, here's Tua. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Besh. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Solo left side, ready. Ready, 2, double 1, high. Let's go.
In motion, Besh. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Hey, 21 TM. Hey. Money, TX.
Tua gonna throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
That one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose. Pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd